everyone. Let's see if Twitch will behave long enough for me to do this properly. Let's get back into it, shall we?
さっさと終わらせて。
さ、ふてくされんのはいいけど、ちゃんと聞くことに答えてよ。
江原の痴漢事件は三越柴殺しのアリバイを偽装するためのもんだった。で、桑名はあんたに痴漢被害者を演じさせ、警察から法廷までまんまと出し抜いた。
もし間違いがあったら言ってもらえますか？
はいはい。
電車であなたに痴漢したのは江原さん本人ではなく、その替え玉でした。他にも痴漢をでっち上げるために協力者がいたそうですね。
そうよ。
その時桑名はどうしてたんだ？偉人町にいたのか、それとも都内の方に？
さっきそこのお姉さんが言ってたでしょ。江原さんには替え玉がいたって。うちの先生がまさにその替え玉。
桑名が自分で江原の替え玉を？この江原が実は桑名だったわけか。
そう。先生と江原さんは体格がほとんど一緒だったし、でなきゃこんなトリック思いつかなかったんじゃない？
でも口元の感じとか全然違うよ。本当にこれ桑名さん？
あの口元は作り物。江原さんの顔をスキャンして 3D プリンターで作ったんだって。
はあはあ。
3D プリンターってのは
PC 上で作った形のデータを実際に液状の樹脂とかで実体化する機械です。例えば人の顔も PC が形を読み取れば 3D プリンターで精密に再現できます。
私もよくは知らないけど、それを使って先生は江原さんになりすましてた。
こんなのですよね。ほら 3D プリンターさえあれば簡単にこういうものが作れてしまうんです。
なんだこれ。
なるほど。目はサングラスで隠してるし、顎のつなぎはマスクでごまかしてる。
いやすごいですよこれ。むしろ口元がはっきり見えてるもんだから別人だなんて思ってもみませんでした。そりゃあたかが痴漢と思ってたら検察もコロッと騙されちゃいますよ。
感心してる場合じゃありません。騙されたのは我々弁護人も同じです。
あ、ですよね。
桑名が江原の替え玉だったとして、まだいくつか疑問の残る証拠があるな。
そうですね。私も同意見です。
疑問がある証拠って例えばどれですか？
I better press Yui Mamiya on this evidence. Time to pull back the curtain on this groping case. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to alert people about my stream. Give me just a sec. I'll be able to not only read chat, but interact with everybody effectively. Okay, I alerted the people that matter the most to me, so I feel like that's more valid. Mostly because I know the missus is still asleep, so... press her on... curious.
これはどう見たらいいのかな？
この映像で取り押さえられたのは江原さん本人。替え玉をしてた先生はこの場面より前に人混みの中で江原さんとすり替わったの。
そうだよな。 こんなにバッチリ取り押さえられた後じゃもうすり替われない。グラサンも取られちゃってるし。
ちなみに江原さんを転ばせたのも私たちの仲間、このスマホ動画を撮った人もね。もし誰も捕まえようとしなかったらこのまま逃げ切れちゃうでしょ。でも重要なのは江原さんが現行犯として大勢の前で捕まること。
そうか。でないとせっかくの殺しのアリバイが水の泡になる。
ええ。
要するにこの痴漢事件は組織的で計画的、桜だらけの手品だったってことだ。
Okay.
いいかなこれ。
何なの？駅の地図？
僕らで作った新宿駅の俯瞰図です。よくよく調べてみると防犯カメラだらけのホームにわずかな死角がありました。
前にみんなで検討してたんだ。もし江原が三越柴殺しの犯人でそのアリバイを駅で偽装してたとする。その場合江原は自分そっくりの替え玉に痴漢をさせた後、この死角で入れ替わることができたんじゃないかって当たってたかな。
参りましたとでも言えばいいの？その通りよ。そっちの勝ち。もう十分でしょ。
Bitch, I'm trying to get the truth, and the truth is, I need to know. I needs to know the truth.
いいかなこれ。
何なの？
事件前江原はこのカードを使って池袋の自動改札を通ってる。その時刻が記録されてた。
ねえ、10月7日の午前7時43分です。
ありがとう星野くん。
八神さんのお役に立てて嬉しいです。
三越柴の死亡推定時刻は早くても7時半。もし江原が偉人町で三越柴を殺したんならその後13分で池袋まで移動しなきゃならない。はっきり言って無理だ。
なんだそんなこと？そのカードはあらかじめ先生が江原さんに借りて改札を通したの。そして痴漢騒ぎを起こした後、江原さんと入れ替わる時に素早く返した。これでどう？江原さんの手には入場時刻の記録されたそのカードは残るでしょ。
改札の入場時刻までアリバイの小道具に。
言われてみれば単純なトリックですね。ただそもそも痴漢が殺人のアリバイに利用されるなんて誰も疑いません。
ああ、しかも裁判の時はまだ三越柴が殺されたことを誰も知らずにいたからな。やってくれるよ。
まだ他に何か？
Well, I didn't want to do this, but
あんたはこれを見てどう思うんだ？
やめてよ。
なんで目そらす？あんたはこれをアシストするために痴漢の被害者を演じたんだろう。
そうだけど。
この動画は誰がネットに上げた？
先生、最初から江原さんに有罪判決が出たらネット上に公開するって言ってた。
それも含めて全部計画通りか。
そう。先生はいじめ加害者に甘すぎる方が許せない。それは江原さんも同じ。息子さんの自殺が原因不明で片付けられちゃった人だし、だからあの人たちは今回の計画を立てたの。法廷で証明された痴漢行為を殺人のアリバイにする。しかもその時殺すのは罪に問われなかったいじめ加害者。それでこれ見よがしに罪を逃れてみせたら世間はどう思う？
桑名と江原の本当の狙いは法を嘲笑ってやることか。
すると彼らの狙いはうまくいってるようですね。 法廷は警察まで巻き込んでみっともなく動揺してますから。
やっぱり江原は捨て身だったんだな。自分の罪を逃れることは二の次で、法を恥ずかしめるために士官の汚名まで来てみせた。
ええ、警官だった江原がそこまで思い詰めたんです。息子に死なれたのに誰もその責任を取らず、裁判所も臭いもんに蓋するような判決を出した。だから桑名と一緒に動いた。
察するにあまりあるってもんだ。
え
え、いいコンビだよね、先生と江原さんは。もう失うものがないから、私たちだけがリスクに怯えて協力させられてる。今もそう。もう終わりにしてくれない？
Well, I pulled out all the big major guns.
これなんてどうかな。
これのどこにまだ疑問なことがあるの？
もうない？
ホームを走ってくのは江原さんじゃなくて、そのふりをしてた先生でしょ。
つまり？
いえ、つまりも何も、今ので全て。その正体は偉人帳の便利屋。
なるほど。
Again, I'm just.
この証拠にはまだ説明がついてない。
これって
警察は江原を捕まえた後、手の付着物を調べてる。で、その微物検査によると、江原の手から間宮さんの下着と同一の繊維が出た。
ええ、痴漢を替え玉にさせてたなら江原さんは間宮さんに触ってないはずです。なのに江原さんの手には接触を示す証拠が残っていた。おかしいですよね。
ここにも何か細工があったのかな。
そんなの簡単。私電車に乗る前、ホームの地下で本物の江原さんと会ってたんだから。そこで手にしてた自分の下着を江原。
I'm sorry, that's still like the weirdest part of the case to me. It's like, yeah, I went up to the guy before we did the plan. I let him touch my panties. That way we'd have a solid alibi. Like, that's the weirdest part to me. But then again, I also remember the same country that has panty machines. So, yikes.
さんに触らせたの。微物検査の繊維はその時のもの。あとはその下着を私がトイレで履いたらおしまい。
Just as I suspected, she and Ehara fabricated the harassment evidence long before it happened. Again, that is still the weirdest fucking thing. Just, God, Japan, why?
要するに江原さんの手についてた微物は私たちが警察に検出させたってこと。痴漢の動かぬ証拠としてね。法廷じゃみんなそれをありがたがっちゃって笑いをこらえるのが大変だった。
だいぶ口が滑らかになってきたじゃん。その調子だよ。
八神さん、もういいんですか？
ああ、十分だと思う。痴漢に限って言えば江原は冤罪。少なくとも検察の並べてる証拠は全部ひっくり返せることが分かった。
先日の法廷は意図的に誤審を誘導されてたんです。控訴申し立てに動こうと思います。
控訴っていうと痴漢の裁判をやり直すってことですか？
ええ。そこで江原や桑名のしてきた行動を暴き、誤った判決を正さなくては。
いや、そいつは難しいかもしれんな。
どうしたんです、源田先生？何か問題でも？
いや、そもそもこの間の裁判は江原本人が有罪になるように仕組んでたんだぞ。依頼人にその気がなきゃ控訴なんて無理だ。弁護人だけがいくら控訴申したったって江原がそいつを取り下げちまえばそこまでなんだから。
そこは明日にでも江原と話したいですね。 けどまずはこっちで揃えた材料に奴がどう反応するかです。
そうですね。ではそれはしかるべく明日拘置所で待ち合わせましょう。
分かった。
じゃあ今夜はもう解散？
ああみんなお疲れさん。ゆっくり休んでくれ。
よう八神、さっきの間宮結衣ってあの女返しちまってよかったのかよ。
ああ、なんで？
そりゃだって何件も桑名ってやつの殺しに協力してたんだろ。殺に突き出すとかしねえのか？
けど仕方ないんだよ。
仕方ない？
実は彼女の言ってた殺しってさ、俺らまだ何も証拠をつかめてないんだ。
そうなのか？
三越芝以外の死体は見つかってないし、彼女を警察に突き出せるだけの証拠は今んとこ何もない。だったらとりあえず家に帰すしかないだろう。杉浦が無事に送り届けてるはずだよ。
そうか。じゃあそれはいいとして、お前はここで何してんだ？みんなもう帰ったのに。
なんだよ冷たいな。帰れってこと？
用が済んだなら帰れ。お友達じゃねえんだからよ。
ああ、そういうこと言うんだ。
その代わり手が足りねえならいつでも言えや。最近暇してんだよ俺。お前が頭下げて協力してくれっつうんなら考えてやってもいい。
お前は頭下げなくても助けてくれるから下げ損になっちゃう。ごちそうさん。
いやお前そこはちゃんと頭下げて頼んでけよ。
Yagami is truly the epitome of someone that hears tradition and runs the other way. Gotta go with Sari-san to interview Ehara tomorrow. Time to call it a day. Bitch.
しばらく寝とけって。
There's no such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing of a life that's better than you. Such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing, no such thing. Jesus, I ran into the building, hoping not to make a fool out of myself. I would like your grade A.
みなぎってごちそうさま。
ありがとう。
ありがとう。Anyway, let's see. What have I been up to? I've actually been trying to take it easy on myself. As anyone can see on the page, I've come up with a Szechuan for the most part. Temporarily, of course. Sit down, bitch.
たくいい加減にしろよ。
Shut easy.
だが時間食っちゃったよ。
Sorry, just really was like, shut easy. Damn it, guys, I was listening to their mother conversations. Yo, I'm Tiger King. Someone let Joe Exotic know the crown is mine, bitch. And I did it without having to waste the strap on somebody. I did it without someone losing a limb due to some illegal shit. The crown is mine, boy. So as I was listening in, though, trying to just listen in a little bit, trying to get that eavesdrop on. Okay, eavesdropping on that, sir. Enough.
しばらく寝とけっての。
Where'd the guy go? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how it's done.
時間食っちゃったよ。
Oh, that's where you went off to. Here you go, lady. Now, back to my eavesdropping. Because you never know who has a side quest waiting for you. Son of a... Sit the fuck down, bitch. Heck acting like you really about that life. Sit the fuck
いい加減
down.
にしろよ。
Now back to my eavesdrop. Sendrio Street. Okay. Table menus. Let's see. Tools. Let me use one of my gadgets. Sup, bitch? Hey, what's that guy doing? Maybe he's the alleged stalker? Excuse me, sir? What are you doing there? Ah! Are you the police? No, I'm not. I'm here because some people are talking about you on Chatter. Talking about me on Chatter? What's going on? Are you sure you're not the feds? But why would I be the feds? Oh my god. Sir, could you please come down so we could talk? If you're not the police, who are you? This is who I am. Read the card. You're a detective? But you dress like a hobo.
Hey.
There were rumors about a stalker all over social media. So I thought maybe there was something going down. They thought I was a stalker? Oh boy. Well, what have you been doing there all day? I'm the owner of that building over there. My name's Daichi Kiba. Okay, Kiba, what up, dog? Do you have any proof that you own that building? Sure, right here. That's me on the homepage, see?
なるほど。
Yeah? Okay. So you were, what, monitoring the building that you yourself own? Why? Well, it's a little complicated, but it seems someone's been breaking into our building. An invisible burglar at that. It's a what? Invisible burglar? What the hell? I gotta ask more about that. What the hell you mean, invisible burglar? The hell that mean? Kiba-san, I'm a detective, so I might be able to help you. Also, have you talked to a doctor? Because that sounds like... It sounds like bullshit. I'm not even gonna front. If you tell me a little bit more about this invisible burglar you're trying to capture, maybe I'll be able to help for a nominal fee. I don't know. Isn't it pricey to hire a detective? I can't pay you much. That's fine. What you got to eat?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I won't charge you. Curious enough about this to do it pro bono. But if you got a sandwich on you, that'd be great. If I do solve the case, why don't you consider hiring us in the future, okay? We're branching out, we have 2 offices. Sounds like a good offer to me. Deal! Now, I should ask Kiba-san for more details about the case. Let me ask about the break-ins. Like I said, that's my building. And one of my tenants is a firm that's renting out a whole floor. And there's been a series of burglaries there. What was stolen specifically? Money in the safe was just slowly dwindling. Plus the employees' wallets were disappearing. Hell, even snacks in the fridge were getting mysteriously eaten. It sounds like Shaggy and Scooby have been raiding the fridge, but I don't know anything about the money part. So a variety of things have been stolen over time. That's strange. Any idea on who the suspect is? Well, the CEO of the firm is convinced it's someone on the outside. He doesn't seem to like the idea that it could be one of his employees. Of course, that's understandable. Reasons for monitoring the building. I can see why the tenants are so concerned, but you're going above and beyond by watching the burglary yourself. It's because I personally guarantee the building's security for my tenants. And now that there have been multiple break-ins, I've been getting all these complaints. Excuse me. So you want to catch the suspect yourself, and you're willing to watch your building from morning till night to do it. Well, actually I just started this morning. I can't believe word got around so fast. Still, do you think it was a good idea to guarantee the building? Of course! I mean, if anyone has tried to break in, the security system would have been tripped. I've got security cameras in the hallways, all that stuff. But there's never been any stranger in the footage. If that's the case, maybe it is someone on the inside. Perhaps. But there was this one incident where the employees were in a meeting and every single one of the wallets was stolen. For an inside job, why would everyone's wallets be stolen? Well, I can think of a million reasons why. It sounds strange at first, but the thief could have stolen his own wallet to avoid being suspected. See, that's what I'm thinking. That's true. Apparently they checked everyone's bags right after the theft. Nobody had the stolen wallets. Well, you don't really need the wallets after you've stolen the contents. You just take what you need and then put it back. That's pickpocketing 101, my dude. You take what's necessary, then put back the rest to avoid ever losing anything in your whole state of innocence. It's pickpocketing, baby. Any possibility they were carried out before the bag check? I don't think so. Security camera in the hall has been caught. Would have caught any employee who is carrying out wallets. Guys, I'm just waking up. It's been a long week. In fact, nobody's and the security footage from the time of the theft to the time of the bag check. And they looked around the entire floor, but couldn't find the wallets. I see. So the possibility the thief was an employee is pretty low. And that's why you're thinking the perp is somehow invisible? Because no one showed up on camera? That seems very far-fetched, but whatever. Yes, I know how ridiculous it sounds. It sounds very ridiculous, but keep going. Do you mind if I look around? Keep us on. Look around? You think it would help you find the thief? I mean, sure. Or at the very least, it'd be helpful in some way. Very well. Let me ask the tenant. We got the green light. They want you to conduct an investigation. Glad to hear it. Let me know whenever you're ready. Take the floor in question. Okay, well, beforehand, I'm just gonna say... gang, gang, gang. We gonna say, gang, gang. What up, Howie Mendel? Sakurazaki-san, thank you for allowing us to investigate. You've gotta find out who the burglar is. You gotta find out who the burglar is, right? Cause I can't keep pulling my hair. All I got left is this chin strip. Yes! Yagami is a great detective. He's gonna solve our mystery. Aho! Great detective, you say? Can you find me a good ointment to restore my hair loss? No, but I certainly will try my best for the robbery case. Please feel free to do what you need to for the investigation. I had the employees go on break. Thank you. Can I ask what this company's business is? Consumer Credit. We're a credit agency, if you didn't catch what's going on. I think there was a different firm before. Are they a new tenant? That must mean you have a lot of cash on site. Yes, I'm sure that's what the burglar is after. In fact, money's been stolen from our safe a few times already. But I presume that safe is locked and kept secure? Of course! No one outside the building would be able to open it. But supposedly it was an inside job. The Mr. Demons. Could you tell me more about precisely when the burglar strikes? It happens late in operating hours, or very early morning. Except when the floor is mostly empty because the employees are in a meeting. Where's your conference room? We rent one out once We rent one out since our office is tiny. It's in the building next door. Interesting, interesting. So the burglar attacks not just at night, but also during short amounts of time when the floor is effectively unoccupied. Yes, which is really strange because we lock our doors. We even have security cameras at the entrance. Do you have any security cameras in the work area? No. I did consider it, but in the end I decided against monitoring the employees, especially because Devin would file some kind of complaint. I understand that. Well, let me look around the floor. I'll let you know if I find anything. Please do. Thank you so much. Excuse me, I have to go. Alright. Invisible burglar, huh? Okay. Let's look at every nook and cranny on this floor. Report to Sakurazaki-san with any conclusion I can make. Okay.
Huh?
Yep, the fridge. Something is definitely... this a bug bomb? Produces smoke. Yeah. Sadly, we seem to have had some in the attic. Big ones, too. I thought I could set it off when the employees weren't around. I totally forgot about it. Obviously, I'd have to stop company operations while it releases smoke. True. These things produce a lot of it. I would like to use it soon, though. We've just been so busy, it was never a good time. Yeah. Roaches in the attic can be some pretty annoying office mates. That's pretty loud. Like something really big. How could it be roaches? Is that a mouse stomach growling? No. There's no way a mouse stomach sounds like that. Which means... what's that stain? I should give it a closer look.
Ayashina.
Wait, what's that? Handprints? Oh, there'd be human handprints up there. Something the matter, Yagami-san? Sakarazaki-san. That's the inspection hatch for the ceiling, right? It looks to be handprints on it. What the? Oh, that's kind of creepy. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Mind if I open it? Not at all. Alright. Now then. Huh? It won't open. Maybe something's stuck in there. That's strange. It opened when a serviceman came here not long ago. Sound. I don't know if it's a mouse or a roach, but it's gotta be a huge one.
Hmm?
Here in the south. Bruh, I think we've got it.
Ayashina.
Have you finished looking around, Yagami-san? I think so. And I think I have the clues I need. Except for that bag on the ground, I have no idea what the hell that's all about. I just told you. People not putting the garbage away. Okay, you are very stupid. Alright. think I've got a good idea now. Food garbage on the ground. Employees' leftovers and desserts being eaten. Ceiling hatch not opening for some reason. The strange sound coming from the attic. My lack of patience. The expensive katana that was never stolen. I think I know who the invisible burglar might be. Sakarazaki Sensei. Not Sakarazaki Sensei. Sakarazaki-san. Kiba-san. I know who the culprit is. Really? Wow. So, who was our invisible burglar? Burglar was... There's... The culprit is still up in the ceiling. As we speak. Huh? Right now? Yes. Just listen. Listen? What was that? That sound? Well, that was just a big cockroach.
Yeah.
It's too big to be a roach. I think the burglar is living in your attic. Oh, he's a... I think he's a frog? I think he's frogging. I think he's a frogger. A burglar. The burglar lives here? The burglar. 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 It's a weird, stupid word.
Hi.
Correct. That's why we had no need to go. That's why he had no need to go outside. You know why he was never caught on camera. I'm betting he took the cash and the wallets up to the attic. Stupid burglar. And the only reason the expensive katanas weren't stolen was because he couldn't take it up. What do you mean? Well, it'd be hard to maneuver it through the tiny inspection hatch, and if the attic ceiling is low, it wouldn't even fit up there. Oh, yeah, I see that. I'm gonna guess the food went missing because the burglar came down whenever he got hungry. He's probably been using the toilet on the floor as well, like any other tenant. Not that funny, but... My goodness. So the burglar has just always been here, even as we were working? Right. Yep. He might be the one quiet fellow to avoid getting caught. As for who exactly it is, well, why don't we have him come out right now? Have him come out? I can think of... Could? Yeah, but how? I just told you, I can think of a few ways. We might be able to use that. Let's use this to smoke him out. The bug bomb? Oh, I get it! Everyone's out of the building now anyway. So let's take out one giant cockroach. It says it's harmless to humans. I'm sure it won't kill them. Well, now I'm looking forward to how this turns out. I bet you are, you lazy son of a bitch. Holy smokes! Damn it! Just as we suspected, we smoked out a giant roach. Hey yo, pass that roach over here, dog. Pass that roach here. Huh? You're Mita-kun, aren't you? Hello there, sir.
Hmm?
You know each other? Yeah, this is, Uro Mita. I asked him to, basically I asked him to leave the company about half a year ago. Leave the company? So he used to work here? Mita-kun, I want an explanation. Why are you living in the attic?
Because... after I was fired, there's no way I could pay rent. And I knew at my home, I'd get hounded by the debt collector.
The debt collector wears white suits and red shirts, and he knows how to break people's jaws, so I couldn't take the chance.
Wait, seriously? I thought that guy died.
No, I think...
マジかよ。
You've been living up there all this time since you were let go?
Yeah, the night I was fired, I decided to stay and never leave the office. Pretty smart, right?
No.
That way the debt collector can't find me. I can eat anything in the fridge. I can stay warm thanks to the heater.
I don't believe this. And there was never a need for you to break into the office because you just never went outside, huh? That's why the security camera in the hallway never caught you, and why the alarm never went off. Well, of course, as great as our security system is, it can't do anything if there's no actual burglary. Were you always the one? Were you also the one stealing wallets and taking money from the safe?
I'm in trouble, aren't I?
You did know the passcode, didn't you?
What?
Hey, speak up. Where is the money?
It's up in the attic. I couldn't take it because I knew it on camera.
Bring the money down now. I want to check if it's all here.
Yes, sir.
This is honestly a very interesting case we just solved. Did you count the money? Sakurazaka-san. Yep, it's all there. I found all the employees' wallets too. Glad to hear it. Now then, what's next? Should we call the police? No. We got the money back, so we don't need to get the police involved. And the firing... it's really because of things the company did, not him. I actually have been feeling pretty bad about it. Especially now. I mean, look how awful he looks.
What?
Oh.
It's your decision, Sakurazaka-san.
Thank you for not calling the cops, sir. I'm sorry. Especially what I did up in the attic.
Wait, what you do in the attic besides the stealing food and stealing...
I don't want to talk about it.
Mita-kun, I had a reason for letting you go instead of someone else when times got tough here. I let you go because I was sure you could land another job. You're still young and full of potential. Oh God, what the... Wait, did you take a shit in the attic?
Sometimes I couldn't get to the bathroom in time.
Oh my God! So that's what we've been... I thought it was Dave. I thought it was either Dave or Devin. What the fuck? Clean that shit up.
I will, sir, I promise. Wait, full of potential? Me? But all I did was make mistakes.
Only because you care for 3 people. There's no wonder you made mistakes.
God, I feel that. God, I feel that. I'm not gonna say for what, but God, I feel that. Whew.
You really think that?
Yes, of course. That doesn't change the fact that you and the company have done selfish things. And it might upset you to hear this coming from the guy who fired you, but you can rebuild your life. I know you can.
I'm totally taking shit in this guy's car.
Wait, what'd you just say?
Nothing at all. Yes, sir. I'll do my best.
Thank you so much, Yagami-san. I'm glad our case was resolved. Sure was a surprising one. No former employee would stay in the attic after he got fired.
I think I never would have noticed.
This isn't much at all, but it's a token of our gratitude.
Thank you. I better get going now. Our agency is always looking for work, so if you have any issues, don't hesitate to reach out.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll let everyone know about the great detective, Takayuki Yagami.
Ooh, got a new extract recipe. Yeah. Alright, guys, alright. So, I know I've set the schedule up for everything starting next week. I would say it's going to go into full effect this week, but I cannot promise that I can do a 2-hour stream right now because of my sleep schedule this week has completely fucked me over. But I will go at least until 1 my time, so at least it's a taste of me going back to full force. Out of my way, bitch. Out of my way, bitch. Goodbye, bitches. Sit the fuck down. Dumb bitch. I'll improve my skills in a minute. Let me first get a cheeseburger. I'm finna get about I'm gonna need to get that legend smile shit. Give that legend smile shit. I can taste the bad decisions. Now, what we looking at for skills? We looking at for skills. Increase grip. Increase our strength. Skills unlock how. Hello, bitches. We unlocking all the skills to pay the bills. Now, and we're good for now. We are good for now. I said it, I meant it. We are good for now. Now. I could do more side quests if I really wanted to. But do I really feel like... Actually, I do. I do feel like doing one more side quest before we do more of the story. Mostly because I'm one of those gamers that can't stop, won't stop. I actually give someone the business. What the hell y'all doing in the smoking area? Look like she about to smoke some dick. Anyway, where we at? 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 There we go. Someone get this fat bitch away from me. What's goody, bitches? I got tuna sandwiches, and I got Odin, and I got bento. Sit the fuck down. We're at 50K. Okay, if it's not above, is it below? I mean, it could be above. It's been a minute since I've been in this building. Oh, last time we were in this building was in Judgment 1. Ah, it is here. Lady, we so pretty. This is Kazuto Jumonji's office. So maybe it's him? Might you be Yagami-san?
Hi.
Yes, Takayuki Yagami. And you must be... Shh! Please just... Okazaki, while we're out here. You never know who might be listening. Very true, very true. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am... Aruto Okazaki. That's my real name, in fact. So this is the face of the masked rider. He's younger than I thought. Well then, Yagami-san, before we enter my workspace, I want you to promise me something. That you won't tell anyone what you're about to see. What kind of weird shit do you have in there? Like a bunch of mannequins? What, do you have like a life-size Chucky doll just land up in your shit? Like, what the fuck's up with the secrecy, dog?
Hmm?
What am I about to see? Spelling for fictional things is not my forte. Wait, what am I about to see? Alright, very well. My lips are sealed. This way, please. What the hell? You got a bunch of ghost riders? Am I about to meet Drake? Is that what this is? I'm about to meet Drake? I'm about to meet Drizzy. Is that what this is? A room full of ghost writers? Is this how Drake makes his songs? Am I about to also meet Rice Gum? Because this is how he also gets his songs made. What's next? KSI's Ghostwriter? I'm kidding. We all know that KSI don't have a ghostwriter. So, oh, what is this? This is the true identity of Kazuto Jumonji. I'm not sure I understand. All the works of Kazuto Jumonji are written by the 10 of us here, including myself. In other words, Kazuto Jumonji isn't one person, he's a group of authors.
Eh?
Wow, a whole group? Really? Okay, real talk. A conglomerate group of writers using one pen name isn't the worst thing, but it's kind of a cop-out. Like, someone's got to at least have one title underneath their name, otherwise it doesn't feel the same, you know what I mean? Like, it feels cheap. It has to have ownership of their baby. And I'm saying this as a writer myself, where if I were to write something, but I co-write it, both me and that writer get the credit. But if it's like, oh, this is based off of their idea or based off my idea, we put in the credits or the foreword or the afterthought, this is based off of the works of such and such. Like, if I all of a sudden co-wrote a, let's say I wrote a Western with Ophelia Valentina / Val. If me and Val wrote that, but it was based off of Val's character's backstory, I'd say based off of Val's VTuber, Sona, blah, 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 blah. Or if, Shot in the Dark, me and Rocco, aka Sir Plasmalot, we both write a story about giant monsters, but it's an idea that was based off something that I made. We'd write it, co-write it, we'd get equal credits for what we wrote, but I'd still say it was based off of my idea. The thing is, that's at least giving credit and kudos to the writer. You're not taking away from the person from just trying to say you're all just one mass, because at the end of the day, what you make is a personal thing. That is your artistic child. Take that virtue away from someone kind of feels like you're cheapening what you brought into the world if barely anyone put any effort into it, even if it is a giant group. You made the concept, you made the characters, you made the world. You can give kudos to all the people that aided you, but that's still your child. Nothing. Well, this is probably just me. Like, maybe I'm taking this a whole different way because I've been writing for, like, years now. Like, almost 3 decades. So my whole brain process is like, yo, being a writer for like 25 years this year would be accurate. Yeah, I've been doing my whole writing shtick a long time, and my writing has gotten both preppier but also darker in a lot of different ways. But even still, that's probably just because my life is miserable. So, moving on from that whole sore subject. So that's how you write books in so many different genres at such an impossible pace. Yep, it's all due to the efficiency of 10 talented authors of different personalities all writing at the same time. That sounds like a sweatshop, and I hate you.
Naruhodo.
A pretty neat trick.
Oh, so is this the detective?
A Kamurocho detective at that. I bet he has a lot of good stories.
Curious.
Please, have a seat, Yagami-san, and I'm going to explain our request to you. Aye, what up, bitch? This is a real surprise. So many people all writing as one person. Yeah. Other groups like us, that's for sure. But I mean, there's of course some people out there that are like 6 owners of a business, where it's like 4 active members doing a whole bunch of shit. But I think they just in the bag for the bag's sake, not me. We just trying to keep it cooking. But truth be told, each one of us is a failed author. I mean, y'all had a publishing debut, but never any success beyond that. Each of us nearly gave up our pens for good. What the who did you write for, Shonen Jump? Because we all know those assholes don't give a shit about anyone. Look at Tao Kubo. Man was probably ill as shit, and they forced him to write one of his weakest arcs to date. Like, seriously, look at 1000-Year Blood War. You can tell that they rushed the shit out of him for that. For the, Arrancar arc. For, like, the man himself was in such dire straits that he couldn't finish anything properly in comparison to Oda, or the guy that gave us the disease-riddled corpse known as Nacho, and his son Burrito. So, how did you come to work together? How else? Through social media. You can learn a lot of interesting things in social media. Like, is this a blue and gold dress, or a purple and whatever dress? Is it Yanni, or is it Laurel? Also, other things that the kids would just bore the shit out of me with because I don't care. I'm here making stacks on stacks on stacks, where I'm here with the big racks. After which, I pull it up on the nice tracks, cause I'm ill with it. What the hell are you talking about? I'm just keeping it real for the grand steel, know what I'm saying? No, I really don't. Can you stop talking like that? Alright, fine, whatever, boomer. Anyway, I launched an online community and ended up attracting a bunch of failed authors, and I thought, again, we're gonna secure the bag. Gonna be getting the riches from the rag. And through our exchanges, we came up with the idea of joint authorship. So we tried it and it worked. We basically schmooved over the whole system.
Naruhodo.
That's both interesting and I hate the way you're talking. And I hear your first effort was a smash hit, whatever the fuck it was. Oh, yeah. It was a masterpiece that none of us could have written on our own. I feel like you guys could have if you just had a writing group and did peer review amongst each other. Like, that's this one thing I'm at Writers Today for. Everyone wants to say they have this golden goose idea, but they never try to actually go through genuine peer review with people that have been in the writing field for a long time. Like, many people just put stuff from pen to paper to screen, and yeah, it can get you millions of dollars because the masses just kind of want stuff that will get you in the seats and blah blah blah. Again, this is a game that's as old as time itself, but peer review points out a lot of stuff that could make or break your stuff to be better than what it is rather than worse. But no one really wants peer review. They want to hear like their ideas are brilliant. They want to hear that their shit is fantastic. And a lot of stuff that we have today, like Aspen Hotel, some stuff involving Hell of a Boss, the Descendants animated series, Wild Card, the animated series. There's a lot of original productions that are coming out today, including Velma and other things. Hey, Nocturne, that aren't really passing the test because there is no peer review, and that's where this whole, instead of being in a writing group and do peer review with one another to grow, and instead we just have joint authorship. This is probably my least favorite side quest of all time in Lost Judgment because it's emphasizing a problem that no one wants to fix. That you can build a brand for yourself by not trying to sucker punch the audience into believing your lies. Like, you don't have to be this whole person that's just like, we're not gonna succeed if we don't do stuff alone. We just need to fuck it up, fuck around, juke the whole system, blah blah blah. We sucker punch. Oh, I was sucker punching people like half an hour ago, Nocturne. Now I'm just on my soapbox trying to put on my writing cap because I feel a little offended with stuff. Like, this whole side quest right now is involving a problem involving the team where it's 10 authors. They failed being writers by themselves, so instead of trying to build themselves back up, go into a writing group, go through peer reviews, go through self-criticism so they can grow as people, they decide to, instead of owning up to their failings to grow as people individually, to just do joint authorship to pump out thousands of books from different genres under the same pen name and then just shove it out into the ether. And I have issues with that. There are people that love this idea, and then there's me, who has been doing this for like 25 years, and I'm still pissed off about it. Hey, Shan. So, yeah, that's where this side quest is coming into play, and why I'm a little just, not happy with it. Like, I'm really not happy with it. Like, I get people do it. I don't respect people that do that, if that makes sense. Anyway, time for me on my soapbox is over. It exists only because the 10 of us worked on it together. Some of us came up with clever twists, some of us are good at dialogue, and some of us are awesome at building plot. Me, I mostly just spend it all on Muso Black Spider SLRs just so we can just whip it and whip it and whip it. What the hell are you talking about? I'm talking about how we're getting the bag, man. What are you, one of those boomers that don't understand slang? Anyway, where was I? Oh, right. Where each of us may be lacking in one area, together, we can be a great author. Or, like I said, peer review to grow. What Disney movie are you watching, Shan? But yeah, peer review. Do you know how many writers I know that have pitfalls? Like, no offense, Shan, about me picking on you. Shan can't write fight scenes. She has been open about this for a long time. And there are things that she wants to write that will involve combat. Me? I have a few different issues with things such as, well, romance, because I don't typically do normal romances. I'm more like a... It happens organically, but it comes at like this whole falling point, and also other things I had issues with was just writing slice of life. I don't do slice of life very well because of certain other things and blah blah blah, but that's where peer review and having a writing group to assist you comes into play. You don't need to just be all like, oh, we're gonna be one collective and that's how we're gonna solve. How do you grow then? How do you develop as a creative if you're just going to hide behind the people that do all the other shit in the world? Because then you don't grow. Why are you watching Alice in Wonderland? Also, back to the point I'm making. Again, this is a problem I have with other fucking writers. Because everyone wants to have their ass kissed and not learn anything. And it irritates the shit out of me. Or maybe I'm just getting old. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know anymore. I hate the new writers of today, and that's a me problem.
ところで
Still, it doesn't seem possible for the 10 people. It doesn't seem possible for 10 people to write a coherent book. Hollywood movie scripts are often written by multiple people. Just depends on how you divvy it up. But the problem with that analogy is, you know, I'm gonna stop before my blood pressure rises and I all of a sudden have my low blood sugar kick in, cause not doing this today. What's more, by managing the workload of each member, we can each work on multiple titles simultaneously. So as long as you do it right, this unique creative process ends up pretty productive. Hold it in. Exactly. I doubt any writer could do what we're doing. And I'm in charge of managing the member schedules. Let's see. A river's not that far from Joe. Which is something I'm great at. I used to be an editor, you know. Trying to keep it together. A former editor, huh? Well then, time to ask some questions. Ask about the stolen ideas. I heard that some of your ideas were plagiarized. What can you tell me about that? Okay. So it's about half a year ago. We were in the midst of polishing a manuscript we had just finished. A new mystery novel came out, and immediately became a hot topic because of this one trick which was depicted in the story. And that thing was nearly identical. And the thing was, well, it was nearly identical to the manuscript we were polishing. So another author beat you to the punch. Gee, it was probably that knows how to fucking write by themselves. Yeah. Then we published ours later. So we were accused of plagiarism. Any chance it was a coincidence? That the content just happened to be similar? That's pretty hard to imagine. Because it wasn't just the trick I mentioned earlier. It was also the setting, the structure, even the character traits. They were all almost exactly the same. So too many similarities for it to be mere coincidence. Not if there are dozens of them like that. You could only say it was a coincidence if there'd been one thing. What the reader saw could definitely not be called a coincidence. Alright, I get it. And it wasn't just the one book that plagiarized us. The same author pulled out 3 more books after that in succession, all with ideas that were just like ours. I should ask the author that plagiarized them. Could you tell me about this author you think is stealing your ideas? His name is Sugoroku. Alright, now I've memorized it. His name is Sugoroku Futaba. His first novel was published more than 10 years ago. It was a decent hit at the time. He even won an award in some mystery novel contest. But after that, his books seemed to go nowhere. People said he was just a one-hit wonder. But then all of a sudden, that one-hit wonder came out with a new book that turns into a famous bestseller. Right? And that book was nearly identical to ours. We had just yet to release. Okay. So, one after the other, Mr. Futaba continued to publish books that closely resembled what we were working on. All of them bestsellers. Now people think he's made this miraculous comeback. I mean, if you're so suspicious of this guy plagiarizing you, why not just sue him? I did think about that. But if we took this to court, we might have to reveal the secret of Kazuto Jumonji. Yeah, that would definitely suck to expose yourselves for basically being fraudulent about being a miracle author that can pump out numerous books at a time each year. That would be so miserable. I think it'd be hard for us to tell the truth and so hiding how we write, don't you? Yeah, probably would be. You know, it could be that the author is fully aware that you're powerless to take him to court. That's why he steals from you. If that's the truth, then it would be completely infuriating. Unforgivable. I heard you already asked other detectives to look into this matter. Yeah, there have been 3. What kind of investigations did they conduct? Oh, they looked for ways to hack us, and whether our room was bugged. They really tried hard. Couldn't find anything. None of them came up with anything? Nope. Yet, our ideas kept being stolen. You really gotta wonder how in the world it's being done. This would be a tough nut to crack if the perps already evaded 3 different detectives. Else? Thank you. That's all very useful information you've provided. I'd like to proceed with this investigation by collecting even more information. Is it alright if I interview the other authors too? Yes, please do. I've already asked them to cooperate with you. That's great. I appreciate that. Alright, time for a thorough recon mission. Okay! So, for everyone just joining me now, as you guys can clearly see from my Twitch account, I will now have a schedule starting next weekend, where every Saturday until this game is done, we will be doing more of Lost Judgment, and then after each Saturday, on Sundays, for at least an hour and a half, if I can roll out of bed in time, we will be doing more Persona 5 Royale until completion for the 2-semester run, or until the video game says that we cannot show anything on the screen, and then I will just tell you guys the ending, because frankly, that's a lot of fucking work. So, yeah. With all that stuff being said, I wish I could do more, but today started off on a very rough patch because I needed to eat. And, yeah. So I will see all of you beautiful people tomorrow, hopefully, with Persona 5 Royale. Because today is a day with the missus because she's been sick off and on. And I'm trying to make sure that she has the company that she deserves. So I will see you guys tomorrow, if I'm able to, or probably tonight with a surprise stream, where I will probably be doing a visual novel, or more of this. We will find out. Bye.